what's going on, winners. That is who you're competing with. This person, you. You see this finger pointing at you? That's who you're competing with each and every single day. You're not competing with no one else but yourself. And that's what I'm here to talk about today, man. Before we get started, like I said, you can follow me on all my platforms at carlosjhenrywins.com. And you can also subscribe to my newsletter and purchase a copy of Winners Win on the site. But that's who you are competing with each and every single day, and that is yourself. There's no one else that's competing with you but you. That's it. Okay. So stop comparing yourself to other people, but start comparing yourself to who you were yesterday and not someone else who is today, right? A lot of times, and it's funny because I was actually watching Creed the other day, you know what I mean? Because Creed 3 came out. So every time a new movie comes out and the old ones are there, I go back and look at them. I'm still watching. I just rewatched Rocky, or watched Rocky for the first time. Now I'm watching Rocky 2. But when Creed was in the mirror, training with Rocky, right? Rocky was just sitting there telling him, look at that guy right there. Look at that man in that mirror right there. When you throw a jab, what does he do? He throws one back, right? Throw a jab, he throws one back. So then you got to dodge that one. Every time you hit life, life comes back and hits harder. But it's not about who can hit harder. It's about who can get hit and get back up. And that's what Rocky said. And that's his lesson that he taught in a lot of his movies, right? When life is literally going to keep hitting, you have to keep getting back up and moving forward. Get back up and moving forward. Get back up and moving forward. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Everybody moves to the beat of their own drum. Yes, I am out here 25 years old doing things that people that aren't 45 years old doing. But you can't compare yourself to me because you may be starting right now. Me, a lot of the stuff that I did, I had to grow up fast. You didn't have to grow up fast. You may have came from a two-parent household. You could have came from maybe a one-parent household at that, because a lot of times I was basically taking care of my siblings, and my older sister was taking care of me. You may have not came from that type of stuff. So you can't compare what I'm doing right now to what you're doing. I had to grow up fast. I got stuff to handle. I got business to handle, right? I got people to take care of. I'm married, right? And you may not be married. I have a wife to take care of. So stop comparing yourself to other people and just start comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. And that's how you will get better each and every day. It's about getting 1% better. You do one push-up today. I want you to do 2 push-ups tomorrow. Then the next day, do 4, then 8, then 16. Keep doubling it up. Keep doubling it up. Whatever you see them doing, you can double it up, right? I was looking up. I said, how many books did Tony Robinson read in 1 year? 70 books in 1 year. I said, okay, I'm gonna read 100. You need to keep comparing yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people, but that's one way to look at it, right? I set my goals high. Big goals create big motivation. But what I was looking at was, okay, those are the big things I'm trying to beat. I'm gonna beat those guys out. But then I'm also looking at, okay, then am I better than Carlos was yesterday? Did I beat Carlos on March 22nd, on March 23rd? On March 24th, did I beat Carlos on March 23rd? On March 25th, did I beat Carlos on March 24th? It's all about how you can beat yourself the previous day to get 1% better. And guess what? Let's do some math right here, right? I'm a math genius. I'm a little bit of a math genius, right? But you need it for marketing. But you could do it for yourself, right? If you get 1% better each and every single day, how much percent better would you be at the end of the year? 365% better. And if you're supposed to get 100% better over the course of a year, instead of getting 100% better, I've gotten 365% better. That means I shoved in almost 4 years into 1 year. I help young minority entrepreneurs achieve their personal and professional goals in a quarter of the time. Because I told them how to get better. I showed them to get better, 1% better each and every single day. It does not matter. It does not matter, right? And you have to keep getting better. Now, another thing I want you to stop doing, right, is stop criticizing other people first. Get your own house in order before you can criticize the world. I know so many people that always tell somebody, oh, they should do this. Oh, they should do that. Well, what should you be doing? Right? I know it so many times. I hear people saying, okay, yeah, this guy, he does this, that, and the third. I told him he should have did this, that, and the third. I remember my dad, right? And, he doesn't claim me as his son, whatever. I don't care about that. But my dad, right, when he was talking to my sister's old fiance, right? My sister's old fiance seen my dad's car outside and said, dang, you got a nice Corvette. I would have got a white one. And then my dad said, okay, cool. What kind of Corvette do you have? Nothing. He was riding a bus. Stop criticizing people when you don't even have your own house in order. How can you tell somebody? This is why a lot of people fall victim to that syndrome. What's it called? It's called dang, I forgot what that syndrome is called, but it's the one when you think that you're not good enough to start doing. The reason you think that's because you're not putting in this work. You're not putting in the time. You're not on. You want to sell people how to make Facebook posts and how to make certain content for their page, but yet the content of your page is nowhere to even up to par, right? You can't tell somebody else. You cannot help somebody else until you help yourself. I helped myself. I came from sleeping out of mom's car, sleeping, going from motel to motel, sneaking into my cousin's house at 5 o'clock in the morning just to get something to eat. After walking 20 minutes, 30 minutes over the highway with my little brother just to wash our clothes. I came from all that stuff to now married, entrepreneur, author, coach, speaker, speaking in schools, teaching kids not to go through the stuff that I went through. I put my own house in order before I tried to put somebody else's or criticize the world. You need to learn to put your own house in order. How do you do that? You go back to comparing yourself to who you were yesterday. Compare you. You. That's all it is. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. Get yourself better than you were yesterday. And I guarantee it, you'll be a better person. That's all it is. Compare yourself and you'll be 365% better. Then your house will be in order. Then you can criticize somebody else about how they should live their life. You're not hearing me though. You really not hearing me now. Now it gets so good to the point that today I'm at work. Some guy literally walks up to me and said, God must have destined me to come in here and meet you. I can feel the energy coming off here. What else do you do? I know you don't just do this. Oh, you speak? Yeah, I see 5, 6. I sense 5 to 6 streams of income. God is going to make his way for you. I'm the chosen one, right? We all can't be it. But I'm telling you, you can be it for yourself, but just getting 1% better than you were yesterday. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday. All right. So I want you to comment below if you beat yourself out from yesterday. And when you're at it, man, follow me on all my social media platforms at carlosjhenrywins.com. Keep killing the day, y'all. Man, winners win, losers lose, and you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.